Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes! Hi! I have so many comic books on my kitchen table that I've been meaning to show you guys. It's just ridiculous. And I'm not even going to show you the whole stack now because I'm on limited time to shoot this video. So I'm going to just kind of get into it. I went to a local comic show with my girlfriend. Go bigger show around my neck of the woods and got some pretty good stuff. And this is all from that show and from... I also went to a small collectibles in big quotes show in a neighboring town that had almost nothing. But I was able to find one dealer that had a few books that I needed. So that's going to be in here too. So let's just get into it. First of all, my lovely girlfriend bought me some random comics as she's walking around at this show, checking out celebrity panels and things and checking out some things. She just randomly bought me some. She's like, these look like things you'd like. I was like, oh my gosh, what did you get me? And she got me Amazing Spider-Man 272, which I didn't have. So fantastic. Thank you. She got me a Marvel second print, Amazing Spider-Man 265, first appearance of Silver Sable. Second print. Very excited to have that. Picked me up a couple of Spider-Man annuals. Yes, Amazing Spider-Man Annual 17. Again, I didn't have this. And 18. She picked me up some other books too, but I'll probably save those for another video. I'm trying to show some of the better stuff here. A lot of the other stuff, I bought a lot of filler, a lot of run filler. So maybe I'll save that for one of these times when I don't have anything new to show. I'm also working on putting together my Batman Nightfall series. Every variance of that, just that series though, not the Night Quest and the Night's End. That's too much. I can't do that yet. But Nightfall, Detective Comics 664. I love this storyline. Detective Comics 664 Newsstand Edition. And I love these Newsstand editions because they put the date on there. Isn't that cool? I like that. That's a nice touch. So pulled these out of a dollar bin. And here's Batman 498 Newsstand Edition. This one doesn't have a date. So amazing Kelly Jones covers. I remember thinking these were, I don't know, I was really intrigued by these covers when I was a kid because Kelly Jones's artwork was unlike anything I'd seen. So I don't know. Pretty cool. This one, again, I'm a sucker for the DC comics in the 90s, the second and third prints, because I have the little Roman numeral and the colors change slightly in the logo. I don't know, I think that's cool. That's how I like my printings. I just think that's a cool way to do it. After a con a while back, a couple weeks ago, I went to a local Ollie's in this town, and they had nothing. And then right next to it was a bargain mall / flea market. And it was just a dirt mall, man. Just people, just crap everywhere. And I love that because you never know what you'll find at these places. And they had a smattering of comic books. One that I picked up, though, the only one I picked up, was Armageddon 2001 Special Number 1, third print, first appearance of Wave Rider, who is a character that gets no love in the DC universe anymore. But there's Wave Rider up there. This is all silvery, and I was like, oh, I've never seen this. I had no idea there were multiple printings of this book, so that's a cool thing to find. I think I paid $2 for this. Then I found a couple of books that when I did my Big Death of Superman hauls, I showed off my collection of all the variants. Some people pointed out that I did not have, well, there's several issues I technically don't have, but I don't have the cameo appearances of Doomsday before his real debut. And these cameos are just literally at the end of stories, Doomsday's fist, like punching a wall, like trying to break free. And little caption box, Doomsday is coming, Doomsday is coming. And then finally, Doomsday is here, and he emerges. I didn't need to have those. But I'm slowly starting to find these out in the wild a little bit. I found Superman 73 second print. And this is another one of those cameos. So I see second print, little Roman numeral up there. So I picked that up for, what, $4? None of these, there's several prices on here because I haven't rebagged and boarded yet. The majority of these, but I didn't pay these sticker prices for most anything except for like dollar books. Everything's on sale. Everything's 25%, 30%, 50% off. So I don't remember what I paid for this, but very cool book. Dan Jurgens Superman art. I love it. And then I got another one of these, Superman in Action Comics second print, Action Comics 683. Then I found, I try to pick these up whenever I can find them. Marvel started a whole series called MC2, Marvel Comics 2, where they were doing like the next generation of these characters. Started with Spider-Girl over in What If. It's a Tom DeFalco project. His writing, he worked with Ron Lim, Ron Frenz, several different artists. But I don't usually find these in the wild that often. But I found the Next Generation of Avengers, A-Next, issue 1. And then I found the very last issue, issue 12. So that's pretty cool. I love last issues. I love these alternate timelines of characters, so I was happy to get those. I picked this up strictly because it looked fun. I'm a big War of the Worlds fan. The H.G. Wells novels when I read when I was a kid. And this is Superman and War of the Worlds by Roy Thomas. And Michael Lark? Michael Lark. I've never seen Michael Lark's artwork. I'm really not familiar with him, but I really enjoyed it in this book. Elseworlds books, imprint here, Elseworlds. Always so fun. If you can find these on the cheap, pick them up because they're always at least good for entertainment value. Just raw, good reads. Fun book. I'm also always trying to look for these Marvel 25th anniversary covers. I got an Amazing Spider-Man 282, which I don't believe I have. I hope not. And then Incredible Hulk 325. I picked up the first issue of The Thing, just because it's marked for $5, but it was in a 50% off bin, so I got this for $2.50. Really nice shape. Bronze Age Marvel. Another series I'm starting to put together is the Emerald Twilight series. I'm a big Kyle Rayner fan, so I've been on the lookout for the newsstand versions of that 3-issue series. And here's issue 50 of Green Lantern, newsstand edition. This glows in the dark, kids. Pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. I need the DCU variant now. I always need the DCU variant of things. Oh, here's another book my girlfriend picked me up. First, she got me a key. I couldn't believe it. Alpha Flight 33, first appearance of Lady Deathstrike. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's really cool. I was really excited she got that for me. So when I was at that little tiny Comic-Con, I had one dealer that I bought a few things from. And this was one of the books I bought from him. Captain America 328. First appearance of D-Man. I see this thing actually going for $10, $15 sometimes. He had it for $2. I happily paid $2 for this. Here's a book that was in a $5 bin. It's kind of beat up. Could use a good cleaning. But it's, complete. And for the first appearance, Teen Titans Annual Number 2, First Vigilante. Big fan of the Peacemaker TV show. I have that song from the intro stuck in my head constantly. So First Vigilante. Very happy to get that. Oh man, here's a couple of stealth buys. I don't know how these were so cheap. This one is in probably VF condition, but it's one I've been looking for a while on cheaper prices. Nightwing Number One. From 1994, probably. 96, excuse me. I didn't have the first issue. I've got most of the first 25 issues. I didn't have the first issue. This is in a $5 bin, so I was really excited to grab that sucker. This is another one that has a DCU Universe logo variant. I keep trying to find this one cheap. People want like $100 plus for this thing. But very happy to get the newsstand edition. Or no, direct edition, excuse me. Direct edition of this book. And then here's another great one I found. A little chewed up. One I've been on the lookout for a while. Fantastic Four 211. First appearance of Terrax the Tamer. Herald of Galactus. $2. $2. You will not find this book for $2. I don't know why this was in a bin for $2. When I gave it to the guy to buy, I thought he might you know, I've been stuck where dealers have suddenly price checked me at a register, and I hate that. But this guy was just, okay, yeah, $2. Great pickup. Spine's got some dings, but for $2, first appearance, Bronze Age Marvel, yes. And then, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't show you some DC Universe logo variants. That little tiny con I went to, again, lately my criteria for a successful comic book show is if I can get a DC Universe logo book, if I can get one of my Nightfall books that I need, and if I can find a Marvel Jack Kirby cover from the 70s. And I was able to accomplish all three at this one dealer at the show, and I spent God, what was it? Less than $15, $8 to $13, something like that. But I picked up these 2 issues of Catwoman. Catwoman number 6, these were $2 each. DC Universe logo variants. Very cool. And number 13, DC Universe logo variant. Then at the bigger show I went to, they had, out of the whole dang place, I found 3 DC Universe logo books. And thankfully, they were all 3 that I needed. And these are all, I still have the original price sticker on these, $1 each. Adventures of Superman 536. DC Universe logo variants. See, $1. It makes me so happy to find these. No, you know what? This comic show had another dealer that had 5 random DC Universe books, not keys, but just random ones. He wanted $20 a piece for them. I don't like that. People are starting to become aware of this, and I know that's kind of goofy of me to complain about because I showcase them in videos, but nobody watches my channel. There's 5 of you out there, and I love you all. But still, happy to find this for $1. Superman Man of Steel 59, also for $1. DC Universe logo variants. Love them. And Man of Steel 40, DCU logo variant. All right, getting down to the nitty gritty here. Found a couple of these Jack Kirby 70s books that I'm looking for. He did so many great Marvel covers, and I'm trying to put them all together. It's a fun little labor of love project because he did so many. Defenders 43 I found for $2. Look at that cover. Jack Kirby doing Nighthawk and Luke Cage. Just, I love it. And then I found issue 44. This is also just a couple of dollars. So that's, oh man, so exciting. But the best one I found, I think this was $5. And I'd like to upgrade this condition, but this is still really nice. Kazar number 12. Look at that. Jack Kirby doing a big saber-toothed tiger. Zabu. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful book. I love it so, yes. And the last thing I want to show today, guys, is, again, sure, we all spec on comics, but I like to collect. I like to read these things and enjoy them. And a magazine I cannot stress enough to get is Back Issue Magazine. Subscribe to this magazine. It's great. It comes out 9 times a year. A little pricey. Excuse me, a little pricey. But this latest issue features one of my favorite series, and this cover by Tony Harris is insane. Back Issue 133, all about Starman. And not just the 90s series. Starman is one of my favorite runs of all time. Jack Knight. I love this character. It's a wonderful story, start to finish. You can read the whole run. It's so good. It's available in trades and omnibuses and all that. You could track them down into the long boxes. But this has some great interviews and talks about the series. It also talks about every version of Starman. We get the Will Patton version by Roger Stern in the early, gosh, was that early 90s? Late 80s, 89, 90? I'm not sure now. But everything about Starman is in this book. And it's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. It's been so fun to sit through and read. Pick it up. Also, this cover is amazing. You got to love comics. You got to love them. You got to read them. You got to enjoy them. I was at a show this weekend, and I say show again very loosely because there were very little dealers. But there was a guy that had a bunch of slabbed comic books, these ones for CGC. I hate even flipping through them. It doesn't feel right. To flip through hard plastic and hear it clink, 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 I just don't like it, man. Now, again, if I had some super rare books, and if I was someone that's regularly sold comics and flipped a lot, I was a dealer, sure. But as just a collector, like I was there and some guy was trying to buy some of these books and he said he just loved these characters. Like, why do you want it in like a 4.5 CGC grade? I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me. I know there are lots of people out there that love the slab books. Great. More power to you. I want to read these things. I want to show them off. I want to enjoy them. I want to share them with other people. Comics. Gotta love them. All right, that's the end of my little soapbox there. I hope everyone is well. Take care, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.